Hey everybody, in today's video I'm going to show you how you can utilize drop-down menus to make your charts in Excel more dynamic. So in today's example, I've downloaded historical attendance figures from previous World Cups. So we've got total attendance, we've got average attendance, we've got highest attendance, right? And let's say we wanted to chart this data out, but we don't necessarily want to have, three column charts for every single one of these items. We want to be able to toggle between showing a total, average, and highest attendance numbers, right? So what I'm going to do now is create a custom drop down option, right? And so to create a drop down, I'm going to the data tab, hit data validation list, and my different options are going to be these different field names. So total attendance, average attendance, and highest attendance. And the key is making sure they're spelled correctly, because we're going to need to use these in a lookup to make sure that we're extracting the right values. So total attendance, average, and the highest. So we've got those options in here. And I'm going to link this field to this selection. Right? So right now it's just showing total attendance. And what I'm going to do is use the offset function to say, okay, I'm going to start here in this cell. I'm not going to move any rows up or down, but I am going to shift columns based on this value. So I'm going to use the match function to say, okay, we're going to search for this value within this range. Match type is going to be exact. And because I'm offsetting means I'm jumping by a number, I need to subtract 1. Because if I jump from here, that's one position I'm moving, not 2. Right, so if I find a total attendance in here, that's going to be in position 3. But if I jump 3 spots, it's going to go 1, 2, 3. So I don't want to go that far. I only want to jump 2 spaces. So that's why I need to add that -1 to make sure I don't jump too far ahead. So I'm going to close that out and enter. And so it's got that attendance from there, 590, 549. Right, and I'll adjust the formatting here. And what I'll do is I just need to freeze that initial field there and freeze my ranges so it doesn't move. And so the goal is that this should be an exact copy of whatever I select. Right, here we've got total attendance that matches everything in here. If I change this now to average attendance, now I'm going to get the average attendance figures. Same for the highest attendance. So it's going to make it dynamic in the sense that based on my selection, it's going to update this column. And so now what I can do is I can go insert just a regular column chart. Okay, so I've got my options here, but what I'm going to do is right click, select data, because I don't want all this stuff. I don't want these first 3 fields. I only want this last one. It says highest attendance. So I'm going to hit OK. And now I've got these values in here. So now, if I were to change this, right now it's showing me the highest attendance figures. I can change this to average attendance, and now my chart automatically updates. And now it shows me the averages. So it shows me the highest average was the United States, 68,991. Right? So that's the highest average attendance. I can go for total attendance, and now it'll update as well. And now you can see the most recent World Cups are obviously going to be higher in total attendance because there's more matches, higher capacities. Right, so makes sense. So that's one way how you can make your chart more dynamic. As opposed to trying to fit all these 3 column charts in here, or these different bars in here, we can just use a drop down to dynamically change our chart to show different fields based on what we want. Now you could have also done something like a VLOOKUP function as well here, where you're just doing a lookup, but you're still going to need to be using the match function to find what what column to pull the numbers from. But the basic idea is the same thing. We're just doing a lookup to see, okay, where this value is found in here, and pull the values from that column. And we're only using this column in this chart, just to simplify it, to make it easy to update it, because like I said, with three different fields, this could get a little crowded and harder to read. You could have to set up multiple charts, but this way you can get the best of both worlds in that you're keeping your chart simple, and you're also making it dynamic by using a drop-down option to toggle between the different fields. So that's how you can utilize drop-downs to make your charts a lot more versatile and dynamic. So hope you found this video useful, and thank you for watching.